Ladies and gentlemen, we would now ask that you please direct your attention to the north end zone for an honoring of a very special team in Burlington football history. 30 years ago tonight, the Burlington Greyhounds were holding a Wednesday night practice in preparation for that week's game against North Scott, a game that would end up a 49-7 victory. It was one of 8 wins that season, 6 of which came in the Mississippi 8, and led to the only outright conference championship in Burlington's Mississippi 8 or Mississippi Athletic Conference history. The team was made up of few individual stars, but was rather a team in every definition. The Greyhounds averaged 29.2 points per game while outscoring their opponents on average by more than 2 touchdowns. The Burlington defense allowed only 12 points per game and did not allow a first quarter point until week 7. The Greyhounds nearly doubled their opponent's rushing output while outgaining their opposition by nearly 1,000 yards. Burlington won at Bettendorf for the only time since 1972 by the score of 21-14, marking the last time the Greyhounds won at Tubell Stadium. The team's 8 wins matched program highs in the modern era, that is since 1972, joining the 1989, 1998, and 2001 squads as the program's winningest. 6 Greyhounds, Lawrence Ross, Chris Courtney, Baron Darnell, Wayne and Wes Carl, and Pat Grimshaw were represented on the Iowa Newspaper Association's All-State teams, with Ross being named the first-team defensive back. 9 Greyhounds, Darnell, Jeff McCullough, Wayne and Wes Carl, Courtney, Don LaRue, Grimshaw, Ross, and Darren Timberlake were named to the Mississippi 8's first or second team. In addition, head coach Jim Hoffman was named the league's coach of the year. And 10 Greyhounds, McCullough, Wayne and Wes Carl, Courtney, Darnell, Mitch Taylor, Grimshaw, Ross, and LaRue were named to the Burlington Hawkeyes All-Hawkeyeland team again, with Jim Hoffman being named the area's coach of the year. This team, personally, is the first team I remember as a 12-year-old. It is remembered by teammates and fans alike as one where every single player had a role and played it well. One where teammates were close-knit, dedicated, and committed to winning and pushed each other to greatness. One that left 1984 with unfinished business after a playoff loss to Cedar Rapids, Washington, but also one that earned its place in the history of Burlington high school athletics. I would ask that you all now rise in unison and give this special group of men a warm welcome home to Burlington. On this, the 30th anniversary of this testament to hard work, dedication, and commitment to self and to team. To you, the members and the coaches of the 1984 champions of the Mississippi 8, your Burlington Greyhounds. By my count, there are 23 former Greyhounds and 3 former coaches who came from all places to be here tonight. I would like to announce them, and if they would step forward and wave to the crowd who's come to honor them on this 30th anniversary. Rich Adams, Dave Anderson, Ray Bolander, Tim Bolander, Wayne Carl, David Chicken, Jerry Chubb, Marcus Clegg, Chris Courtney, Todd Daly, Baron Darnell, Troy Dodge, Tommy Elmore, Darrell Kelly, Don LaRue, Brian Mixer, James Red, Donnie Riley, Larry Rose, Lawrence Ross, Mitch Taylor, Darren Timberlake, and Kenny Zotter. A special memory to two who have passed away from this team, Don Anderson and Keith Starman, and also to the three coaches in attendance tonight. Jim Davidson, head sophomore coach. Tom Elmore, assistant varsity coach. And your head coach, the Mississippi 8 Coach of the Year, Jim Hoffman. One more time, please, a round of applause for your 1984 Burlington Greyhounds.